My landlord found me at a coffee shop and said, "You're 3 months behind on rent. I have to start eviction by Friday if you don't pay the $2,550 you owe." I froze because that made no sense. Behind? I pay every month. My scholarship required stable housing within 5 miles of campus, which meant eviction would cost me my financial aid and force me to drop out completely. I pulled out my phone with shaking hands. Look, $850 on the 1st of every month. September, October, November. My landlord squinted at my screen. "Why are you sending money to Kira? You both pay me separately." I looked at him all confused. Kira said it would be easier if I sent her my half and she'd bundle both payments together. He shook his head. "I never agreed to that. Kira pays her part on time every month, but I haven't gotten $1 from you since August." My heart rate went up, and it wasn't because of the caffeine. I'd worked 2 jobs to never miss a payment for this room. "The eviction letters," I whispered. "Kira said they were billing mistakes. She told me she'd handle it." My landlord shook his head. "Those definitely weren't mistakes. No payment by Friday means I have to file eviction papers. 3 months times $850. Kira had pocketed $2,550 and never sent a cent to the landlord. My coffee spilled as I stood up, but I didn't care. I drove home 15 over the limit. When I opened the door, Kira was on the couch painting her toenails bright pink. A green face mask covered her face, and cucumber slices sat on a plate beside her. "We need to talk right now," I said. She didn't look up. "Can it wait? This polish takes forever to dry." The landlord said I'm 3 months behind on rent. She said you pay your part on time, but I've been sending you $850 every month. Kira's hand froze. Pink polish dripped onto the carpet. "Oh my god, I totally forgot to forward it," she said casually, still focused on her toes. "I've been so busy with my Instagram. I'll send it right now." "Forgot for 3 months?" My voice cracked. "That's $2,550. I'm getting kicked out Friday, losing my scholarship, and having to quit school." She sighed like I was being annoying. "It's not that serious. I had expenses come up. I was going to pay it back eventually." That's when I saw the shopping bags behind the couch. 3 bags with designer logos from stores I'd never entered. "What expenses? Those bags? Your Miami trip last month?" Kira shrugged and went back to her nails. "I needed a mental health break. College is stressful." My hands clenched into fists. "I've been eating ramen for every meal. I skipped my best friend's birthday because I couldn't afford it. I had panic attacks over those letters thinking I'd be homeless. Those nights flooded back, crying alone at 2 a.m. The shame of thinking I'd messed up. The fear of calling my parents to admit I was failing. And you knew," I continued. "You watched me fall apart and told me they were mistakes. You promised you'd handle it." Kira blew on her nails, looking bored. "I was going to fix it eventually." "Eventually?" I screamed. "I'm getting kicked out in 3 days." She rolled her eyes. "You're being dramatic. Just ask your parents for money." That's when I noticed the gold bracelet on her wrist, delicate and expensive. My rent money turned into jewelry. I called the landlord right there. "I'm filing a police report," I said. "Kira stole my rent payments. I have Venmo proof." My landlord's voice turned serious. "Come to my office tomorrow morning with your records. Bring your roommate." Kira jumped up, knocking over the polish bottle. Pink liquid spread across the carpet. "You're seriously calling the cops? You stole $2,550 from me and almost destroyed my future," I said coldly. "What did you expect?" The next morning, we sat in my landlord's office. Kira's parents were on speakerphone. Her mother was crying. "She'll pay everything back," her father said. "Please don't call the police." My landlord wouldn't back down. "Your daughter committed theft and almost cost my tenant her education. I'm ending her lease immediately. She has 48 hours to leave." Kira was crying, mascara running down her face in black streaks. But I felt nothing except cold relief. She lost her apartment that week, but I kept her designer bags. I never spoke to her again.